Right, let's start the new week, new market. So, obviously, it is about London about to open, and yeah, I will be keeping an eye from London from now on. So, let's see how it is going, starting from the weekly. Oopsie. So, last week has been bearish. Currently we are sitting at a bullish Faraday gap, but still, what is the price choosing to respect in weekly is this order block from which we have shifted structure while breaking this order block below. So for now, I would say in this week we might be targeting this order block, and that doesn't mean that we will just be more straight bullish. I do expect something like a little bit of retracement to this area and then continuation. But while we are looking for this retracement, price may just move straight up without having any retracement. So yeah, this is it for the weekly time frame. Now let's take a look at the daily. Okay, daily also has been bearish from this market structure shift since price shifted structure on Thursday, Friday. Now today I would also say bearish, while targeting for the closest one is going to be this order block. That's pretty much it on daily. Now if I take a look at the H4 is the one which is looking good. We do had this PDA which been reacted from. Other than that, what else I do have is this order block from which last 4-hour candle has reacted. Let's mark this one as OB, and okay, so that's pretty much it. 4-hour structure is bearish, even though we do have this pullback, but still we are bearish, and I would be looking for bearish position. Now let's take a look at the H1, which I suppose also is going to be bearish or some kind of yeah, I was thinking about having a market structure shift in H1, but it turned out there ain't anything like that. Instead, we do have price failing to break above this one. Yep, price is failing to break above this one, reacting from there for the logical target of the day, or let's say for the session. I would say this order block. After that, the low below. Fucking mosquito. I don't know whether you can see it. Focus. Not very much so. Anyways, so first target is going to be this order block. After that, it might be that low. So let's mark only this low. But everything is looking good. This is the H4 order block from which currently price is reacting from. Bias is bullish, as I have said before. Now I would like to see whether the Asia has, oh no, okay. So here's the thing, Asia high is remain untapped. So I want to see this high being taken first. After that, I would like to have the market structure shift toward bearishness. So my whole plan, what I want to see is price moving like this, shift. This is where I would like to kick in while targeting this low, or to be precise in M15, I would say, this order block below at the extreme. Yeah, that would be a good one. Now let's take a look at the GU, and here is the thing. Here's the funny part about the whole GU and EU thing. By the way, GU was much more bullish earlier as well. So as we can see, GU has taken the high while U is failing to do so. Now the thing is, if pound dollar create the market structure shift below, which I would say there wouldn't be any need for EU to take the market structure shift, because GU has confirmed the shift. You can see the whole SMT divergent thing playing in here. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. Or no, I don't know, it's getting confusing, but here's the thing, my plan is to be bearish, and let's see how it turn out from here. See you later. Okay, so market update, and I love doing this market update. And here you can see, as I had planned to go bearish from this order block in H1 and H4 as well, but it seems like price has broken above, and in this area I got a typical setup that I usually want to see, which is take the liquidity again. We do have the market structure shift. After that, there is supposed to have a bearish move, but still it is like H1 has been broken. Now let me show you the H1 chart. So here it is. H1 has been broken by the time, and it has already created this fair value gap from which price didn't break below. It just react from there, moved bullish. And now if I take a look at the left side, there ain't any other order block other than this whole big ass H1 order block. And if I take a look at the H4, same thing in here, that there ain't any order block other than this fair value gap, which is used fair value gap. On the other thing, there is much more information than it was before. H4 has shifted structure bullish while breaking above this order block, which pretty much confirmed that since there ain't any order block other than this one, or PDA other than this one, so which might, and by the way, price haven't tapped into that as well, so there is a possibility that price might just move here, make a setup and reach toward this area, or it can just move bearish from here, and this whole thing is just liquidity. And since today is Monday, I'm really not expecting this type of fake out, so yeah, price might move toward that area. Daily is still bearish, and H1 and H4, both of them are bullish right now. M15 is same thing as other time frame, other than we do have this order block still yet to break below. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so market update, and I don't think there is anything to say right now, because I have said as before that H1 is bullish. H1 turned bullish, and H4 also turned bullish, even though daily is still bearish. And here's the final result. We do have this sweep of the liquidity. Price went there to take liquidity. This one is also the H4 order block and H1 H1 order block as well. So all price did, it just sweep this one and then shift structure around here. Oh, I don't have this one. So shift the structure around here. So if I say that it is like quite late to be in the party, we can take a look at the M5. I don't usually use M5, so yep, there we go. So in M5 I can execute after having this market structure shift. This type of thing happen usually in Monday when I don't have any news. That price just create this candle from a zone and it just moved bullish after taking this liquidity. And by the way, my final target is going to be this one. This one is H4 fair value gap. I do expect price to reach there. Now it might be like this rate or move quite a bit lower to this order block and then move bullish. The second one would be much better. I mean, I would have much better risk to reward on the second play, like this one. I mean, executing from the order block would be much better. SL is going to be below TP 2R, I would say, but I don't think price is going to be there because we do have in the way a bunch of things. Let's take a look at the higher time frame for another time, and as I have said, both of them are bullish. EU is bullish, but here's the catch: currently sitting at a strong order block from which we had a reaction at Friday. I mean, this order block has been created at Friday, and at the same time we do have the reaction at Friday. Other than that, we have this fair value gap, this whole order block, and there's the another H4 structure which is also respecting bullishness. So there we go. Yep, it is the perfect setup. I mean, perfect price action, I would say. It has the order block, price reach that order block as I have mentioned before, and then move bullish. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now, and let's see how it turn out, whether it reached there. I mean, three things can happen from now. One is move here, then react toward this area. This would be the perfect one. Or second thing is doesn't move there, but it just continue and break this one, keep moving bullish. And another thing that would be if price respect the bullish, I mean bearish daily thing, and also this PDA, then it would be like this. It would be quite an interesting to see, but still, let's see how this turn out. So yeah, that's it. Alright, so here is the new market update. So as I have said before, price might just move without tapping anything, and yeah, that's what it did. Now what I am expecting to see is that, as you can see, price has just reversed without touching that high time frame PDA. So yeah, for me that PDA will be acting like a magnet, and if price want to react that magnet, so I would like to see the move from here, this order block, like this, or it can be just move here, make a wick or something, and then move there while reaching toward this area. Other than that, if price break below this one, by the way, it has to break below this one. If it break above this one, then I would say still there is a chance for reversal. But if price break below that order block, which is currently holding the price, then we are, I would say this is the sideways thing. Wouldn't expect anything for today. So yeah, that's the pretty much thing. I'm expecting the move straight for now, and let's see how it turn out. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's the wrap up of the session. Yeah, it went well, I would say. Bias for the day was bearish, but then in the midday something happened, like the shift of the structure in H1 and H4. We went bullish in there. From here we were bullish. My plan was to see some momentum in there, and we do had a momentum, but that doesn't hold up toward that area, and it just broken below this one, and now we are reaching at this extreme. So now three things can happen. One, consolidate till tomorrow, or it might just move bullish from here or break structure and target these three. Overall, high time frame is still bullish like this. Let me clear this one. Okay, as you can see, H1 is still bullish, currently sitting at this whole order block. And if I talk about the H4, which is reacting from this one, still I would need this candle to close. After that I can say anything, but the M15 is, I would say, still bullish because price haven't broken below this one yet. There is a possible continuation toward this area, so it might just move like that. Possibility. Yeah, let's see how it turn out.